Brother, it's time to train!
Whoa. Wait a second. What do you mean daily training? I mean, I literally just met you the other day. Can't you see I'm in the middle of training right now?
I see you have good taste as always, but that has to wait. It's time to train!
Fine, but just this once. I'm getting kind of tired of watching movies all day anyway.
I knew my best little friend would want to go train. Let's get to it. Boogie Woogie!
Now let's get to the workout.
What's up, guys? I'm NCBTV, and today we're diving into Jujutsu Kaisen and my thoughts about it. Now, it's been a hot minute since the first season of Jujutsu Kaisen has ended, and now everyone has either picked up the manga or is patiently waiting for the movie to come out later this year. However, the hype for Jujutsu Kaisen has not died down at all, with Jujutsu Kaisen rising up to the top of the charts in some of the weekly manga sales, and the fan base growing at an exponential rate after the release of the anime. So let's jump into my thoughts and opinions on the first season of the anime and see if it lives up to the hype. Jujutsu Kaisen starts off like any other shonen such as Naruto, One Piece, or Bleach. We start off following our main protagonist, Itadori Yuji, as he goes about his daily school life and skips out on his club activities to spend time with his sickly grandfather, while also demonstrating how his fitness and physical capabilities blows others away. Early on, it seems that Yuji's bond with his grandfather will be very important as a mentor later on, and he's dead. During his last moments, Yuji's grandfather asks him to help and save others to the best of his abilities so that he can be surrounded by others when he passes on and can die happily. After this, Edgelord Megumi, who was following Yuji, asks him about a cursed item and states if he doesn't hurry and lead him to his friends that his friends will die. Once there, Yuji acts upon the advice from his grandpa to save his friends, only to end up in a predicament that forces him to consume and be randomly possessed by one of the most powerful cursed entities to have ever walked the earth. Unlike the typical shonen that everyone loves and adores, Jujutsu Kaisen takes the usual shonen tropes and themes that everyone loves and subverts and distorts them as to surprise watchers. The series becomes a dark and exhilarating shonen that traverses the world of curses and the powers that they can provide, as the series dives into topics such as what a meaningful death consists of and the varying manifestations and attributes of human hatred, allowing it to stand apart from other contemporaries. Within Jujutsu Kaisen, the vast array of characters allows the story to flourish in a way that causes an instant deep connection with each character that is introduced. First, there's Itadori Yuji, who feels like an innocent and pure light who is trying his best to traverse the world of curses that is filled with darkness and despair as he tries to find his answer to his grandpa's last words. Then, there's slightly less edgy Sasuke, aka Megumi, who has a complicated backstory that slowly reveals itself as the story continues to unfold. Nobara is one of many female side characters who provides a refreshing breath of fresh air as she and the rest of the female cast show effective characterization and utilization of female members within the story. Gojo is a goofball teacher who seems goofy on the surface but is absolutely busted and has tensions with multiple characters within the series. Todo is a mega chad who's an absolute legend in his own right, and don't even get me started on that damn panda. Don't even get me started on the animation. Studio Mappa's Sung-Ho Park and team worked their magic on the animation and art within this series, providing some of the most visually stunning scenes that have been presented in anime, rivaling the work of other major powerhouse studios such as Studio Ufotable's work on the Fate series and Demon Slayer, or Studio Madhouse's Season 1 of One Punch Man. I'd easily had to give this artistic masterpiece a 10 out of 5 alone for how it looks, and if you don't believe me, just watch the first opening for a teaser of what the series has to offer. Speaking of the first opening, it's an absolute banger. This is the type of opening that I gotta turn on whenever I'm getting serious in the gym. Likewise, the whole OST is made in a fashion that effectively amplifies the emotions and atmosphere within whatever is occurring on screen. The eerie soundtracks make you feel as if there's an ever-looming sense of danger and tragedy following each action. The hype music gets the adrenaline pumping so much that I listened to it throughout the recording of this video. Especially the working overtime OST, that one's just a straight banger. And the endings help to bring you down from the adrenaline highs from the fights in the episode. Overall, the first season of Jujutsu Kaisen was easy to review, as I waited in great anticipation for each week's episode to come out as it was airing, and found just as much enjoyment rewatching it for a second time. The overall feel of the show provides you with everything that is loved about a typical shonen, without repeating the same predictable and consequently less exciting plot of its predecessors and contemporaries. This allows for the watcher to easily immerse themselves in the world and have a great time. Overall, I gotta give the first season of Jujutsu Kaisen a 9.5 out of 10 and would highly recommend anyone who surprisingly still hasn't watched it yet to give the first 4 episodes of the series a try in order to see if it's for them. Now enjoy the rest of the workout. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for the video. I really appreciate you sticking around to the end. And down below, let me know your favorite character from Jujutsu Kaisen and your favorite soundtrack from the anime. Mine's working overtime, but with that, guys, you already know what it is. You know you got to hit that like button, smash the subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Now, if you excuse me, I can get back to some training right now. But until next time, guys, keep dreaming on.